Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back, of course, to Stellaris 2.2 update with the Megacorp DLC. We're playing as Weyland Yutani Corporation. Of course, we are a lovely, friendly, not at all problematic, horrible corporation focused on future-proofing modern solutions to your problems, or whatever lingo bollocks there is. Anyway, we are currently working on building better worlds. We are actually about to start colonizing our world over here. We just need to actually build up an actual base, because I think we're still trying to do that survey. We'll get there. In the meantime, there is a 21 size down here, which is pretty tempting. Savannah 15.
Upscaling complete.
Upscaling. Oh, I do like how flavorful it is. Alright, science ships are doing a good job.
Outlier identified.
Faint alien signal during the survey of the planet. Small object in orbit. It's routine. Go for it. And finally some scientist levels up. Right. We're still working on that. If you can move down to Sirius. You know what? We might actually build the outpost in Sirius before we actually build the one up in Alpha Centauri.
Research actualized.
Yay! Nanomechanics. We get engineering research up 20%. Afterburners, minerals from miners, Corvette build speed, Corvette build cost. Evasion 5% is pretty good. Miners 10%, minerals is also nice, but minerals isn't a problem right now. I'm going to say afterburners. Get a little bit of extra boost on our speed. Oh, hello. There's actually alloy here to be had as just alloy? What? Why do you just have alloy available? Ooh, molten world. Okay. That's pretty nice. Like, ready-made alloy is very difficult to find. Ancient life in a pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit. It's covered in scorch marks, presumably from the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. A withered alien reptile clad in a resplendent uniform, clutching a small picture of another individual of the same race. Interesting. But it's dead. We can't experiment with it. Doesn't have scything talons or a weird double-jointed maw.
Outlier identified.
It's not what we're looking for. A regular object on the surface of the moon is deflecting scanning beams like a mirror. We'll research that. And we still haven't fully surveyed Alpha Centauri. Wow. We've spent a long time here.
Identified.
Unusual energy readings emanating from the planet. Okay, I guess we will be spending even longer here, considering that's, yep, more Alpha Centauri. Colonize. We need a lot of alloy. We also need consumer goods. You need 200 consumer goods, along with 200 alloy and 200 food. So for now, we will just wait for alloy to tick up. Let's look at our capital while we do that. 32 jobs, 31 people. Get rid of some tar blockers, industrial wasteland. Alien mural, fascinating. An artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. Okay.
Situation log revised.
Oh, wrong one. And then Control Shift, research project. And that is why Control Shift is so incredibly helpful. Because if you get one of those things, it's like, oh, I've unlocked a thing to do another thing. You just, Control Shift the thing and you do it immediately. Approaching Alpha Centauri B1, the Zephyr suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass dry rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on the trajectory, they appeared to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds we've recovered are an advanced design despite their incredibly old age. Ooh. Well, we're nearly done with our surveying. That's going to matter because we're not going to have any alloy for a while. And 200 alloy. Let us begin the colonization.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, we just finished our construction queue. What have we got here? Pacific Garbage Patch. Yeah.
A system has been surveyed.
It's just max agricultural districts and stuff, and like this whole district thing, we've got plenty of room. It's not really an issue right now. Could build a city district. Clarksview's trade value provides housing. Housing 2, technician jobs 2. They produce energy credits 2 minerals and 2 food. We haven't got as much food as I'd like. I don't really want to go agriculture on a homeworld. I kind of think Earth should just end up like getting a ridiculous hive complexity and not end up being a farming planet. Maybe our next planet's going to be a farming planet. I feel I really want to put another city district here. Yeah, that's going to cost us 450.
Special project actualized.
We've managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of a low-tech library. It describes in broad terms the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. Ooh. That is a lot of science. And there is alloy there. Straight up. You're worth building a starbase at. But we also want to build a starbase here. Alloy is really, really frustrating. It's very much a bottleneck right now. We need more of it. Starbase. Oh, that's expensive upgrading. Damn. 450 alloy to upgrade. Ooh, harsh. That is very harsh. The Yut Empire. Recent artifacts from alien civilization are scientists think they inhabited this region of stars roughly 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens call themselves the Yut and appear to have been very large and flat anthropod analogues. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 Yut to travel aboard the same starship. Interesting.
Situation log revised. Market outlier identified.
Initial scans suggest a dense mass of wrought metal within, perhaps some sort of machinery. Go for it. Now, we could expand here and start building stuff to absorb, you know, alloy, science, energy, or we could go here. But then we need the 200 alloy that would actually allow us to, you know, colonize that planet, which is just going to not happen anytime soon. But have we scanned this area? We have. Yes, okay. Got a starbase. And yeah, might as well finish off Discovery. Right, just waiting for the alloy to tick up.
Outlier identified.
Impressive structures litter the surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. Okay, do your archaeological work then. You're doing a good job down here.
Upscaling complete.
Asteroid holds a great mass of metal and does indeed hide some manner of machinery. The gathered data clearly shows that its constituent parts contain great quantities of stored energy, but its purpose remains unknown. Proceed carefully. Probe it. Do we retrieve a sample, or do we proceed carefully? Surely probing it is proceeding carefully. I think we will proceed carefully. Caution is well in order. Inside was a host of old mining drones programmed to attack on sight. Oh. Fortunately, detected this early and was able to jam the sensors long enough to disable them. The cores roll but retain vast amounts of energy for siphoning. Ooh. That's a nice amount of energy. You can build mining stations, build research stations.
Upscaling complete.
What did we just build? Was that a colony ship? It was
Outlier
indeed.
identified.
Docking hatch leading into the asteroid is visible. Go have a look. It's also here, it's a busy system. And we have almost got enough alloy. Starbase, 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 starbase. There we go. Alpha Centauri. Gonna have ourselves another little forward colony, which is gonna take 200 alloy, and this is gonna be a very long time coming. Ooh. Uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Surface is littered with tall cenotaphs and carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines definitely chart history so fantastically. Must surely be fictional. Does it have a number of interesting eggs around it that we may study for science? No? Okay. They are beautiful. Make digital reproductions available or gain research. We'll make reproductions available. Just, you know, not because we want people to have them because they're beautiful, but because we're going to stick them on posters and say, have you seen things like this? Have you seen any of these egg things? Let us know. Many citizens state that the fantastical annals have completely changed how they feel about aliens. 6 pops become xenophile. Oh, okay, maybe that was not a good idea. They like the aliens. Sure, yeah, just go hug a xenomorph, mate. Go hug that xenomorph. See how you feel then.
Upscaling complete.
We should have just put them in the annals. Can't trust people. Derelict shipyard. Ooh. So that asteroid was a shipbuilding area. 3
Potential
engineering.
market survey completed.
We'll build mining there. Get ourselves more energy, because that's exactly what we need right now. More energy. And I guess you can survey. There. Should give you plenty to be getting on with. And then we'll come back here. Interesting, can't do this last one. There's something going on there. And once you're done surveying that, research project and system, survey system. What was our situation there? Ah, yes, the weirdly pulsating star. Definitely want to find out about that.
Upscaling complete.
We've got 32.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Yeah, that sounds very much like a Weyland Yutani line. 33 jobs and 32 population with 8 spare housing. Yeah, loads of spare housing. Spare districts, spare amenities. We have only got 1 spare job though, so I kind of feel we should make some more jobs. I want to say minerals. Because in this case, we do desperately need ourselves some more minerals. Getting plus 13, which is not perfect right now. Kind of want to have a much higher number. Colony ship was touched down. Permanently converted into the administrative headquarters. Hundreds of small tents have been made. Okay, great. Where did I put my colony? That's not my colony. This is my colony. What have we got? Impassable mountain, dangerous wildlife, dense jungle, and toxic kelp. The bubbling swamp, we get max gas action wells. Interesting. On hot springs. Max generator district. Rushing waterfall. Max generator. Max mining. Max agriculture. Max agriculture. Okay. And we'll get ore. Tempestuous mountain. On clearing nothing. And just an impassable mountain. Okay. Well, I think we'll probably want to just go for 3 agricultural districts once we're ready. It will be ready in 5 years' time. That suits me.
Upscaling complete.
We are upscaling for future-proof solutions and whatnots. Okay. Well, while you do that, we're going to get ready to send the next colony ship.
Future market survey complete. Outlier identified.
Atmospheric readings do not match simulated projections, and I believe there was also a Class 12 asteroid orbiting a planet in a very stable orbit. Feel free to do those.
Upscaling complete.
And now we can, Alpha Centauri, colonize, colony ship. Betharian field. Max Betharian power plant +1. Ooh. It's quite good for generators. Now, both of our construction ships are currently sitting idle. I just wish we had a few more minerals. There is a 4 here. Is that 2 2s? It is. Ugh. I guess we need it at some point. Again, covering that ground and claiming it is going to cost us influence, which we don't necessarily have, and alloy, which we certainly don't have. Toad asteroid. Interesting. Oh, we do get an engineering buff there, though. I'm going to tell you to go back to your nearest allied starbase. There we go. And same for you. Just to save on your maintenance a little bit. Swirling shadows. Ooh. Did that used to be a +6 and it's now a +3? I swear that used to be a +6. Because it used to be like, oh, swirling shadows, great, sociology, and you get a lot of them. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Vastivium's face, whatever. They're cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through upper layers of atmosphere. Okay. I guess we do have a mineral here that we haven't taken advantage of. A small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particular trails was recently observed in the solar system. Its passing was uneventful. Comet sighted. Good omen. 40 unity. There we go. That sounds good to me.
Potential market survey completed.
An ancient orbital shipyard drifts in silence above this world. Ooh. Most definitely research that. There's a 17 desert world over there. Even if it has suffered massive damage, Weyland Yutani would do... Can you imagine what Weyland Yutani would do to get their hands on a fully operational, or at least a partially operational, or even the wreck of, an actual alien shipyard? Like, they kill just for like one alien xenomorph, without really having a second thought about it. Now, Chief Executive Officer Charles Bishop Weyland has leveled up. There we go. Human, champion of the people, happiness, and home in the sky. Starbase module cost, starbase upgrade cost. Okay. Next election is 10 years away. I have to wait at least 10 years before I can reform. Oh, I do need to get more influence, though. Plus 3.5 is annoying.
Upscaling complete. Research actualized.
Research actualized. We're actualizing future proof solutions. Ugh. Construction ship. Do you want to claim this just to cut this off? I probably just want to claim this just to make the Empire a little bit more cohesive. I think if we have a look at that formula again, Empire cohesion. Total loss from external hyperlanes and isolated systems. So yeah, that'll be 3 external hyperlanes there that'll go.
Survey complete.
Issue special project, repair automated shipyard. Uh-huh.
Situation log revised.
We need a construction ship. Construction ship! Get your ass over here. Traditions available. Leader experience gain increased by 25% and leader level cap increase. The experience gain is going to be useful. We are no longer slow learners. Well, it counteracts our slow learning. We're really good at sharing our slow learning. Pop growth speed, thank you very much. Offworld Trading Company. Ooh. The office is a non-governmental organ delegated to improving the conditions of interstellar trade. That'd be great if we actually had anywhere to trade with. I would go for that in a heartbeat if it had any purpose. Food for farmers, 10%, maybe. Clearing, jungle, tile blocker. I don't think we have that. Gene clinic. Medical worker jobs +2. They turn consumer goods into amenities and pop growth speed. Gene clinic sounds really obvious, especially for Weyland Yutani. Colonizing new worlds, you know, we build better worlds, but actually we just build people to be better on those worlds, you know. Weyland Yutani probably see humanity as a thing that can be molded. It makes sense that they will try to change humanity. '13 tropical world. Okay.
Market outlier identified.
Oh, very hard. Damn. That's going to take 5 years. Ancient precrystallization on inhospitable rock. Leave it be for now. That's ridiculously tough. It's like a level 8. Yeah, that's way above your pay grade. Faction founded. A new faction gaining traction in the internal political landscape. They call themselves the Alien Aid Lobby. Friendly relations of alien species. Disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble. Okay. The alien... They like the Hugger Xenomorph faction is what I'm going to call them. They want to hug xenomorphs. Ew. I'm disappointed.
Research actualized.
Can we clear these blockers while you're... No. Colonization. Improved deflectors. Thank you. So speed, automatic exploration. That would be nice. But then we've got a plus research here. And hell, we've got fusion reactor here. I think we go quantum theory just because it's going to be really helpful. Plus 20% speed to actually researching. Get your base research speeds in nice and early. But it does make you a little bit vulnerable. Where are my ships? Ship designer. Corvette. Nuclear missile. And I believe we could go for a mass driver. Yeah, mass driver. We might need a reactor booster. Improved reflectors. Nanocomposite armor. Reactor booster? Yeah! Right, that works. Costs a bit higher, though. I guess we have to go new design. New Corvette. Right, new Corvette. Yes. Yes. Yes, and then 2 deflectors. Do they have any names for ships in the Aliens universe? Let me check. Aliens Wiki. I need the fan wiki. The Alien Species Wiki. The Alien versus Xenopedia, the Alien versus Predator Wiki. That might be the one. Spaceships. Do you have any information on spaceships? Category spacecraft, okay. Not great. Not great. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just name you... You know what? We'll use the Patreon name list. Which... means... I get to do the Patreon shell, mostly because people ask, I have a Patreon! If you subscribe to the Patreon at certain tiers and above, you get names put into a randomized generator, which will be used to create peoples who are then gonna be used for names. This is the Parma class Corvette. There we go. And we will close that. Right. Now, Fleet Manager, retrofit for the Polymer.
Upscaling complete. A system has been surveyed.
Right, you, research station, mining station.
Outlier identified.
Unusual energy readings emanating from this planet, blah blah blah. Sure, go for it, have a look. We're going to be pretty good at engineering at this rate. Where's the science? Oh, I can leave that open. Okay. Is it kind of annoying to leave that open? I'd rather it stretched across the top bar like it used to. It kind of ruins the aesthetic, but I do want to see the breakdown. Yeah. Either way, getting a +6 is going to be an increase of over 20%. So this +6 is going to be great. Imperial Unity movement. Ooh. Pushing hard for extreme centralization of power and military. Ooh, okay. That's going to be useful. Then they align quite nicely with what we've already got. Unlike the Xenophile Xenomorph Huggers. Ugh. How's Earth doing in terms of pop?
Upscaled.
We've got 33, 35 jobs. Once we get to 35, we'll get this building. Strike Force Centaur has been fully upgraded. We could recruit an admiral. Guess there's no point in currently doing nothing. We've got to make sure we get one before the next battle. I'll probably... Ooh, Bunker Bot! We've traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from the Upsloth 4 to a secret subterranean bunker hiding in a meg computer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it might have been there for several thousand years. Hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempt to interact with the computer, they discover that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeat the AI, it broadcasts a message to an unknown recipient. Oh! Scrap it for parts, we get 100 minerals. No. Boost our own research. This requires that we keep the AI maintaining the facility offline and will cause the computer to break down within a foreseeable future. So for 10 years, we get 10% engineering, or let it continue its mysterious calculation. So we could just let it continue its mysterious calculation, in which case I've got no idea what will happen from that. Or we could use it to boost our own research. I kind of want to leave it. 10% engineering isn't a lot, but it could be a thing. It could be a thing. I've never had this before. I'm gonna let it.
Special project actualized.
Okay, immediately on the crew's arrival at Marquez, they were able to confirm that their sensors were indeed malfunctioning. The good news is that not only were the initial estimates of the star's energy output grossly understated, they seem to have learned from past mistakes. Okay. They got meticulous trait, gain experience, and +8 energy? Oh, damn. That's nice. What was that upsloth thingamabob here? Okay. I wonder if it's related to that gate, because I haven't seen that event before.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing. Outlier identified.
Planetary body appears to be covered in some manner of greyish substance possessing strange properties. Where is that? Frozen world.
Future market survey complete.
I assume the greyish substance is not just slightly dirty ice. That would seem to be the logical response. Faction founded. The Institute of Technocratic Reform. The Advancements of Science. Yes, they approve of me. Let's look at them. So, no purges. Failing to outlaw the wholesale purging of species will greatly displease the I haven't done that. New contact. I haven't done that. Anti-democratic. Living under a democratic authority will greatly displease the Imperial Unity movement. Autocracy. An imperial or dictatorial authority will please them. And they just like AI allowed. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our policies. Unrestricted, indiscriminate, allow, aggressive, initial border state, open, food policy, dietary balance. I could do the upkeep, but I don't have the food for it. Not the upkeep, sorry, the growth speed. Plus 10% growth speed from having nutritional plenitude would be great, but I don't have the food. Economic militarized economy. Negative consumer goods, monthly alloy plus 15. Yeah, plus 15% monthly alloy, totally. Trade policy, wealth creation. Each trade value will earn us credits. Each trade value will earn us half a credit and a quarter of a consumer good. Marketplace of ideas. Half an energy credit and some unity. Ooh. Yes, let's switch to that. Not that's going to really matter too much. Workers allowed, presentience protected. The thing is, I think we just experiment on them or kind of mostly ignore them. So it doesn't really suit us at the moment because they're pre-sapient. And they don't seem to be some sort of crazy combat war form. I don't think we'd exterminate them. I don't think we'd really hunt them. We might experiment on them occasionally, but otherwise, you know, protected, sure. Mostly because we don't want anyone else nicking them. We want to study them. Refugees, citizen species only. Population controls. Sure. Slavery allowed. Purchase. That's fine. That all seems totally reasonable and authoritarian. How are you doing over here? Still a couple of years off. Well, we have some alloy and a little bit of influence. We can grab another one.
Research actualized.
Oh. Restored power to the automated shipyard. The factory immediately resumed its interrupted construction order. Using materials they had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, the alien facility broke down completely afterwards and being beyond repair. Okay, so free frigate. After detailed analysis, we've discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface is in fact composed of billions upon billions of nanites. The nanites are microscopic self-replicating micro-machines, perhaps created by a past civilization for an unknown purpose. The volume of the nanosludge is remarkable, adding billions of tons of mass to the underlying planet. It would appear that these tiny self-replicators entered a state of runaway production and at some point in the past engulfed the planet and everything on it. In studying the nanites, the crew has made some exciting new... Ooh. Technology gained. Assembly patterns. I have no idea what that is. Cool. And L-gate insight gained. Ooh. Okay. So we've got an L-gate insight.
Research actualized.
Okay. We got afterburners. Very nice. Corvette hull points plus 100. Next armor, minerals and army damage. I'm going to go minerals and army damage. We do need the minerals. Powered exoskeleton. Also, that way we can have the epic loader fight at the end of Aliens with the power loader. Punch. Out airlock. What did it say? It was the other one was researched. Solar patterns, planet build speed. Okay. Yeah, we will use our construction ship here to build a starbase here. Because that will cut off, again, one of these. And no, it won't actually, because it will cut off one hyperspace route, but it will make us hyperspace route. But then we can get this one, cut off 3 for 2, which seems to be a fair trade. We definitely want to get control of this gate, though. Definitely going to be aiming for that. You return to base. And everyone else can continue. Alpha Centauri, how long are you going to take? Yeah, a while longer. Well. For now, though, I think this is a good place to end the episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, like and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to play more, if you are liking Megacorp, if you like the idea of taking, like, Weyland Yutani from Aliens and putting them in, that sort of stuff. It's good to get the feedback, and also YouTube's algorithm kind of demands comments for the comments god. But very much appreciated. Anyway, until next time, we build better worlds and stay shiny.